Oops.
Good morning, y'all. It's Saturday. What's up? How y'all feeling?
Good morning.
Morning.
You feeling better, Alex?
Good.
I'm good.
You feeling better? Okay.
I'm alive. I'm breathing.
Contact all
I'm
straight.
good. As long as I'm breathing, it don't matter.
Contacts are straight. I got a
Good.
hair. Here we go. I'm
Contact.
all over this morning.
My eyelids open. I'm good.
You're
Listen,
good.
I'm awake. I'm
You guys
alive.
all right?
I'm alive, and we're all alive, and it's great.
The rest is if I gotta roll out of the bed like a slug, that's fine. Because
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
rest-
want to get up today. I'm not gonna lie, and I
Me
gotta work
neither.
tomorrow, so that's gonna be kind of weird. I haven't worked on a Sunday in like 5 years. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah, that's right. You said you're gonna
Yeah,
Oh,
that's like $35 an hour, so I'll be up. I'll be ready to
Right.
go.
I didn't sleep very well last night, but
no?
I'm awake. No, I had that, that fall asleep but can't stay asleep. So
Right.
I'd fall asleep, and then within an hour I'm back up, like trying to fall asleep
Right.
again
And
again.
And that's how I was when I first started, this job. Because like I said, I was used to working nights or 2 to 10 for like 10 years. So I was like, wow. When I got days, I was like, and hopefully I stay on days. 'Cause there's so many
Right?
people in that facility. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna lose my job because I can't sleep. So that was why I was
That's the
talking to you guys
worst.
prior about the and I mean we could talk a minute about it. I feel like the anxiety thing, like it's and me and Drake and he he was
I
talking
have
about
really
it.
bad anxiety.
Right. And see my thing is, Tori, I didn't realize, before like my ex-wife,
That's what it was.
she used to always tell me like God, like calm down. What is wrong
Right.
with you? And I
Right.
would
Yeah.
think, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that
Mhm.
serious and stuff. Like, so many times that happened. And I'm like, wow. And I didn't realize that not only was I there was no way out of getting out of the high blood pressure. That runs in my family. My father has it, my mother, that's just with our nationality, period. I mean, that's just,
Yeah.
that's the way our whole family probably runs all the way through into Drake's family, too. But so just dealing with that anxiety and then,
It's a
actually
lot.
getting put on something, and I was like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
try it because it was that bad. So I did it for like the first week or two, and then I was like, okay, I want to mentally beat this, so I just stopped taking it. I don't like taking medication like that. I really don't. And then
A
I'm
lot
already
of
taking
people
the
say
high blood
that.
pressure,
A lot of
and
people say they don't want to take the medication for the
I
anxiety. And I believe that trying to do it naturally and looking at other,
right,
remedies holistically and just, meditating or certain things
right,
help. But I also believe that if you do start out at a low dose, because
right,
not always is it bad.
right,
Sometimes you need just a little boost. Like for me, I just needed a small dose of something.
right,
It took me a while to get on it, but when I did, I was so glad I did. And now I'm a huge advocate for, addressing your
right,
mental health. It's something that I had to experience with Zach for many,
Right.
many years. So I'm start low, don't go high.
right,
Find a doctor that wants to start low, and incorporate other stuff too.
right,
Other
right.
things you can do. Breathing techniques and listening to certain audios, and
Right.
even so
like
much
you said,
as
the
like
meditation and all that
meditation,
stuff does
even so
wonders.
much as essential oils in a diffuser in your room.
Right.
Zach would be really bad one day, and he would just and he would go, I just need my oils. And I'm like, no, you're being
That
fucking
is
bad.
hilarious.
The oils are not
hilarious.
going to fix this today.
Hey, that's better than saying like I
But
need my booze, I need my
he
drugs.
knew. Or he would say, I need an edible. And I'm like, okay.
Damn, right. That was
But
like
he
level
knew.
3. Like, okay,
Yeah,
you know
no, he
what?
knew.
Fuck it, give me an edible.
Right.
But yeah,
I just need my oils and my
that's
salt rock
funny
lamp.
though. That
I'm like,
sounds
no, I don't think the salt rock lamp's gonna heal it today, buddy.
that sounds like something a prince would say. I need my oils.
Right.
now snap or some shit. But
Mhm.
yeah, and the reason I wake up in the morning. I didn't want to take the anxiety medicine and then be at work and be all tired and be like, look, I gotta go.
You
Like,
know,
you guys
there's a
gotta let me
lot
go
of
home or
them.
something.
So a lot of people get on one and they don't like it and they think that that's it, which
That's
really
it.
what, you know, what happens is a lot of times it takes 2 or 3 times to really get what you need.
And it helped
Because
me. It helped me. I was like, oh my God.
Absolutely.
It
The
helped
first 2
me.
weeks are rough. The first 2 weeks are rough because it's different.
Well, no, the first couple of days, like maybe because my body was not, it wasn't immune to it. But when I took it the first time, I was like, wow, I just was relaxing and I took it and I was like, oh my God. So that's why I took it for the week. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't no high or nothing. It just relaxed me and made me forget about the shit that made my anxiety boost up in the first place. So I have so many, put away and I'm like, you know what? And I thought about what you said. I was like, you know what? I should be taking it though. Like I probably should be taking it so it can, because it takes a while.
You really don't know. Yeah, it takes at least 4 weeks for it to get into your system, they say.
Right.
And then, 4 to 6 weeks is when you can say, at 6 weeks or 8 weeks, you can say, okay, I think I might need to go up, or this is too much.
Right.
But they say it takes a good 4 weeks to just even experience the full effects of the dose you're taking. I know for me, and like I said, experience with Zach and even Dominic, I used a lot of natural supplements as well that I knew helped calming, like magnesium and St. John's wort. And those two are also really good to use when you have high anxiety and don't know how to address it, or maybe don't have insurance to go to the doctor.
Right.
Some people experience that too and don't realize that, it's a lot of hoops, but you can get mental health. That's one thing that they do. A lot of counties, if you don't have insurance, you can call and tell them, and they have an access line that you can still get it. You just got to get a denial to them. But there's definitely some things. I just wish there wasn't this, stigma of mental health is being weak and not strong, and that people would want to do this, because I think it's such a strength when you can realize that you need some assistance and that you want to change the behaviors or the patterns or the relationships you have with people, because, or maybe you just don't even know what the fuck is going on inside. And you're like,
you're lost.
Why do I feel like I'm on a fucking hamster wheel all the time?
Or like I felt like I was doing great for such a long, for a good amount of time. And I talked to Drake and you know what? And I'll share something with you guys and with everybody else.
She's changing back pages. Go ahead. I don't mean to.
Okay, no, it's cool. Produce.
Go ahead,
Dr. Dre.
You want to say hi?
Our new producer.
Hi. But no, so I'll share something real quick. And I shared it with my mother and my daughter yesterday. And my daughter already knew I was doing therapy last year. So I didn't want to get off of it because the two ladies that were helping me really helped me. And you feel like you build that relationship, and they were so awesome. I looked forward to talking to them, and we did calls. We didn't do no Zoom interviews or nothing like that. We just did calls over the phone and stuff like that. And they were so great. And
so you restarted?
I decided to because I've been slipping on a few things, and I decided to go. I want to go back.
So when you say slipping, were you banana peel or I was getting off track, man, and I don't want to get off track in any way, shape, or form, because I was doing good. And I'm talking about a lot of things, family things. Like I said, there was so many deaths that close to me recently, and schools might be getting back in order. I don't have time.
Therapy is a
track.
great.
I have to attack it before it attacks me, and that's one thing that I learned going through therapy, and it helped me. And I'm not afraid to talk about it now. I'm not afraid at all. I'm really not. And the way you talk about so many things has been motivating. And I was like, I'm gonna share this tomorrow, and you know what I mean. So
that's great.
It's for sure. And
Yeah, therapy is such a great tool. You know, people always say, I don't want to talk to somebody that doesn't know me, but it's not about talking to somebody that doesn't know you. Actually, it's probably best to talk to somebody that doesn't know you. If you're going to be honest with yourself and you're going to be honest with them, then talk to somebody that doesn't know you so they can give you a third party perspective on things and maybe show you a different perspective of how to look at it. Like I did therapy for many years when I lived in Michigan. And then when I moved here, I stopped because my insurance switched. I couldn't find a good therapist. I had somebody that I would talk to on the phone, but not like I like to. I found that for me, I need therapy, especially with all the things that were going on with Zach. I need therapy once a week. I like to talk to somebody once a week. A lot can happen in 7 days.
I need it 5 times a week. Sure.
And they weren't.
Exactly.
And I wasn't even doing it.
I did twice a week at one point.
Yeah, I was doing it like once a month, or they were calling me like every
month. Yeah,
that's like 3 weeks or something, 3 to 4 weeks. And I was like, but they would tell me if you want to talk, you can call me. You can call me.
Yeah.
And I
did once a week, and then on the bad weeks, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna need to see you again.
They're lucky that I didn't call. Shit, I'll call you at 3 in the morning.
Instant, yeah.
What are you doing?
But now that I'm back here, or now that I'm here, and my insurance is good, and I didn't really find somebody because I had somebody over the phone that I was using from Michigan. But now with my son's passing, I'm actually starting grief counseling next week.
Oh wow!
So I'm starting grief.
That's going to be good, but tough.
Both, when you lose, it's one thing when you lose a child, right? And then put in the fact that I'm a special needs parent that took care of her child all day, 24/7.
24/7.
So I not only lost my child, it's like I lost my identity.
Yeah. Right.
So talking to somebody and somebody that understands or that has a, background in talking with parents of terminally ill children and just people that, get it is going to really, I don't know if it'll lessen the hurt, but I know that it'll give me the tools I need to help me cope day to day instead of just laying in bed and crying. At least put my,
I think it's, when I talk to you, sometimes you just like, hey, I can't even get out of bed because it's so tough.
Yeah, I can't.
So. And you come off, and like you come off to me, obviously you guys are close by each other and everything. But when you talk to me, I can, you come off to everybody and all of us. You are a strong person. So that does come off big time. But at the same time, it's like, behind
everybody has the breaking point.
The behind the closed doors thing. Yeah. Like I said, it's the same for me. It's just like, I lost my father still, it was like yesterday to me still. And people don't understand that. Everybody takes things differently. So, sometimes you got to remind people if I'm doing this or I'm, I even mentioned to Drake off the air, I was like, man, if I come off as this or that, I'm sorry, man. We talk about things and stuff pops in my head and I'm human, man. I'm, trying to keep going and trying to be positive and all that and everything. And
then you have
myself,
everything. So compact all of the issues that we all, carry separately.
Right.
Me dealing with grieving, you're grieving, Drake, whatever your demons are, and the things that you say you need therapy 5 times a week for.
And this is therapy right here for us. So.
Mine's is more demons. Yeah, mine's is more.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. No. Temptations, things.
Knock on wood, there's no grieving, so they're just more of a more of a demon.
Yeah, and then you roll in what's been happening the past year. What'd you say?
A lot of women in the closet, just
oh geez,
skeletons.
Whatever. Bring them all out. Bring it all out. Unlock the door.
It's like all the clowns coming out of the door.
Since we're talking about demons, so I sent you the article, and then they just updated it. But Jennifer Lopez, they break up, cough wedding off. I just noticed that they're saying now TMZ updated that they said, well, we're working on things, but that is a recipe. Yeah, now they're working on things.
That's why I went to the New York Post yesterday when you sent me that. I went to the
every everywhere. It's everywhere.
Well, no, I'm saying they're the ones
TMZ
that
is
they're
a
the ones that
demon
broke the story.
themselves.
So
You
Yeah,
know, they just be trying to just jump in
she's
people, all in people's fucking
retracting.
business.
She's retracting. They're saying that they're going. They're
working it
talking.
out.
They're
Well,
working
they
it.
had an argument. They probably had some arguments.
I know it came. It was kind of weird. It came out of nowhere. I was like,
No.
okay.
He was spotted with a girl, like you said.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So
And she's out of town.
yeah, right.
See, I don't know. I thought he was
Hold
just
on.
utterly
gotta be honest
obsessed with her. I would never picture him to be with another chick because he was so, in public, he's so obsessed with her. Like,
I
it's
gotta
like
be honest with you. I think that
Sorry, I need some light in here.
fake.
it's not his last leg. Because if they're already saying that they're having problems and they called off the wedding, and he's been caught with another girl, I don't see it lasting. I mean, let's go over it.
Proposed to her though.
She's been
Beginning of Corona.
she got 11
God.
rings. I mean,
Everybody likes jewelry, okay?
let's talk
Who
about it.
doesn't like jewelry? Let's talk about it. Who doesn't like jewelry?
Okay, so Jennifer Lopez, like I said, officially says split over Southern Charm star Madison LeCroy. So that's the girl that he was spotted with. So Madison LeCroy, I don't know, Alex, Google it. So David Cruz, 19. We're gonna do a timeline. David Cruz.
What is her last name? I'm sorry.
McCoy.
Southern Charm, that's what she's called. Star Madison LeCroy.
Oh, McCoy.
LeCroy. LeCroy. So let's do her timeline. David Cruz, 1984 to 1994.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Jesus. Wrong person to have fucking Google her.
Wesley,
He
said, "I'll be right back." Wesley Snipes, 1990. I forgot that she dated because she did Money Train. So I see
that at the theater.
I forgot about Wesley Snipes.
She jumped into bed with Wesley Snipes.
Damn.
It happens.
Joe and Noah, married and engaged, 1997-98. 1 year, it's over. Sean Puffy Diddy Combs, whatever you want to call him, 1999 to 2001. And if you remember, the breakup was probably because of the gun scandal, whatever, the shootout, whatever. That's over. She meets Chris Judd, married 2001 to 2002. 1 year, it's over. Ben Affleck, 2002, 2004. 2
I know
years.
you're reading it for the people, but you already know. Like I already know. Everybody's go ahead.
2 years.
We already know her resume.
It's over. This is prior to Batman, so he wasn't cool, I guess. But I still remember the video where he was rubbing her butt, and I don't know what video. I think Jenny on the Block. Wasn't it when he was rubbing her butt on the ocean?
On the boat.
On the boat, yeah.
Yeah.
So she meets Mark Anthony, and there's always that funny meme that Mark Anthony's next to her, and then Alex Rodriguez is right next to her, and he says, "Your next man is so close."
Yeah.
So they've been together the longest, so 6-7 years. They were married. They had 2 children or 3 children? I can't remember.
2
children.
He already
Twins,
had.
I think.
Didn't he already had? He
had
one
some
or
kids.
two.
Yeah, he had some kids. So she meets Casper, the friendly ghost.
Wait, what year did she meet her ex Mark Anthony? What year did they date?
Said Ben Affleck 04, Mark Anthony 04. So
okay, so she just picks up.
Yeah, she just
picks up where she leaves off. There's no downtime.
Damn.
And that might be her problem. But
hey, I pay attention. So
she's the type of person that needs to always be with somebody. Right.
I think there has to be some downtime in between I don't care how many fucking relationships you have. Give yourself a minute.
Okay, so Casper the Friendly Ghost, the dancer, 2011, 2016. I didn't even know it went that far. So
I liked him.
4 years. You liked him?
Yeah, he was young and he was like threw a monkey wrench in everybody's shit. He was a backup dancer. Right. Fuck all your money. I got my own money. I'll date a backup dancer.
Right.
I liked him.
Oh yeah. Chris Judd, right? Chris Judd.
No, we're talking about Casper.
Oh no, what'd you say? Oh, okay.
Casper. The young hot backup dancer.
I don't remember that one. Dance. So
that was like her rebel
day.
Dancers. Yeah, it was like.
That was Rebel. Well, at the same time, she was messing around with Jasper. She was messing around with another dancer, Mikasim Cherowiskis. He was 2014, so he got a little blip. 2014. And then she, if you remember, she messed around with Drake. 2016.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't catch that.
Right.
I don't remember.
Drake, they got some pictures like by the fight.
Things going on then.
Yeah. She was bored. That was her. So he was in her DMs.
It happens.
And then you got Alex Rodriguez. Boom, 2017 to 2021, and it's still got a question mark. So, what's your thoughts? To me, so let me say, is she got trash pussy? What's
Damn. What the hell? What's wrong with you, man?
Talk about it. So, is it trash? Is she just insane control freak?
Damn, you're just all kinds of allegations. Jesus.
Yeah, I think she doesn't give herself enough downtime to recuperate and to actually.
She made an article right when she did first dated Alex Rodriguez. She said, "I just love to be loved. I love the relationship. I love to be loved. You know what I mean? Like
that could mean all kinds of things,
right?"
That's why she has a long list right there that she just read out.
That's the thing.
Look,
she said loves to be loved, but she doesn't like to be alone.
Rings. Okay. She's got more rings than an NBA legend. Bill Russell. 11.
Let's not make her out to be something. Okay, there's also Jennifer Aniston. So
who?
you know what I mean? Jennifer Aniston.
Who's that?
What?
Oh, you stop.
Are you serious? Man, you need to stop talking about the celebrities.
I'm not even saying that it's all her fault because these guys can't be fucking perfect. She's got to be maybe picking the wrong one.
Let me read this to you guys then.
Wait, before you say that, so I tell my dad when it popped up, he said, "Oh, she crazy."
Yeah, it could just be that simple like that. It's hard to get along with, man. Hard to please.
Yeah, he's like, I've been with the same woman 50 years. She crazy.
Right, just hard to please, man. But no.
Why is it always her fault?
So
I'm so irritated with that.
I looked up what's her name, and it says right here. Yeah, it says a source exclusively tells Page 6 the couple finally decided to part ways after the former Yankee was linked to the reality star. In January, Twitter was set ablaze with speculation after the reunion special for Bravo's Southern Charm exposed red-hot allegations of infidelity involving ex-MLB star and breakout cast member Madison LeCroy. Then LeCroy revealed she had been FaceTiming with Rodriguez, but insisted they had not met in person. He's never physically cheated on his fiance with me. So she said, I don't want anything bad for this family or for mine. We are definitely innocent in this. I believe it.
Then why are you FaceTiming him? He's engaged.
Right.
Yeah. So
I believe it, but
fuck that shit.
That's cheating.
Jennifer.
That's cheating, right? Is that cheating?
Yeah, it is cheating. It's emotional relationship, just like Tori says. It's a text relationship.
Right. So, there he's in trouble. Shit.
You had a textationship, not having it.
Yep. And you're engaged.
Gotta go.
And all that.
You ain't embarrassing my ass. Shit.
Right.
So that's one thing she's smart about. That's why she
Jenny from the block.
That's why she kicks him to the curb. That's why she kicks him to the curb.
Okay.
A lot of people behind her ear, bro. It's not.
Listen, we too grown to be telling motherfuckers what they should and shouldn't be doing.
Well, let's dive deeper.
Now.
Okay? So, if there is a disconnect, emotionally, physical, what is the problem? Is it that she's too busy? Is it that she, is cold? Is it, you know what I mean? Like, so
I don't think she's cold. She's very affectionate.
If someone's looking for attention from somewhere else, what happens? Let's be honest. That person's not getting that attention, correct?
Right. Well,
so if you love that person, then you go ahead and
do what
and address that to them.
They went to therapy in 2017. or during their time in the quarantine, they went to therapy too. So
you telling me they just dating and not go to therapy?
Connie said Jenny been around a few blocks.
Damn. What'd you say, Drew?
You're telling me they just started dating in 2017 and then they go to therapy?
It says Lopez, who started dating Rodriguez in 2017, also recently revealed that. Well, what does that tell you? They obviously had problems like any other couple during that time. Obviously, you're quarantined.
Isn't those
tried to get help? I mean,
women always say, like,
therapy doesn't. Maybe they have some things they need to address with each other.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just reading you
as a whole.
Right.
Maybe they went to therapy because they knew they were getting married, and that's what people do before they get married. They do marriage therapy and couples counseling to, open up any issues you have before you get married. Don't you lip twist, Drake? That's what they do.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just reading you what I know.
Sit down and across from the table.
They reached out for help
before you bring in a third party to say, okay, let's.
Maybe they did.
Well, after what we just talked about, there's what's wrong with that though? You're making it sound like there's something bad wrong with that.
I dated many women, and the second or third date is like, okay, let's put our cards on the table. Let's see what.
There you go.
From there, it's just like, okay. But if you're going
to doesn't mean it's going to work.
But
it's going to work.
Take into consideration their lifestyle and all the extra people that are always in their business and all the other.
That's what I'm saying.
All the other things and issues and factors into a lifestyle of a high-profile couple.
People they have to answer to. All this type of stuff.
Right. And then add in, you've got children, you've got ex-wives, you got ex-husbands, you've got managers, you've got media.
All I want to know is,
hey, where are the white women at?
Ain't not today. Madison LeCroy. That's where she goes. That's where the white woman.
So I don't know.
No, you don't.
Who's calling?
Who's calling? Caller, who's on
the
air? Caller, who's on the
air? This is Connie. Hey,
hey, Connie.
Hey, Connie.
Good morning.
So I just want to say, because my very important comment or opinion was not posted there.
Okay, let me put it.
Maybe, men can get intimidated by a woman.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
I was just about to say that.
Yes, that's what it is. I mean, it's so beautiful.
Wait a minute. Who's got more money? Google it right now, Alex.
Google it.
Who's got more money?
But that's not even
alpha. She's an alpha, though.
Right.
She's an alpha.
She's an alpha, and a lot of us alpha women, I'm just going to put it out there, have trouble with certain type of men because we're alpha.
I know that's part of my
problem. He's not Derek Jeter. So
amen.
If he was Derek Jeter, it'd be a whole different ball game. Get it? You like no pun intended.
I got it.
Different ball game, but
you know what? When you say alpha, you know what happens.
You said, Tori, you're right. She's alpha.
You know what I mean? Just
what?
Bring the bat out. Bring the bat out.
No, yeah, bring the bat. Bring your big bat out and say, look, this is how it's going down. That's
bring your big bat energy.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
For all the sports lovers out there, it's t-shirt.
Is it that you're saying he might be intimidated, but I'm thinking she's crazy. Come on.
That's what all men say. Come on. That's
I like a little crazy.
No. See, that's the thing. These alpha men, this alpha woman come out here.
Scared of crazy.
Sit down like you're saying, and then these men are like, oh, you're crazy. You're crazy.
I'm not scared of crazy though. So
I
mean, but she got more men than the 10 Commandments. I mean, look at the list.
Damn.
I know.
Listen, like I said, these men out here acting like they ain't had sex with 11 women since 1990. They all need to stop.
That was like a month.
Okay, but how? So why we're on it? She's been engaged, I think, 6 times or whatever. Do you give the ring back, Connie?
That's because she got that good.
No.
Right. So there's.
You don't give
that answers the other question you asked earlier.
Me personally, I can't speak for other women, but me personally, I would give the ring back. Like for real. Like,
I give it back.
That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know, though, some guys might be like, no, you keep it. If they tell me to keep it, then I'm going to probably get some money for it. I'm not going to wear it.
No, I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
She's going to the pawn shop.
I'll take it back.
Or I'm going to melt it into something else.
I'll take it back and get a bigger ring for somebody else.
Right. Right. I ain't going to wear it. I'll sell that bitch.
I think she'd be honest with you. I think she should make the, like the whole infinity. You know what I mean?
You just read my mind. I was about to say she should do like a charm bracelet and just put them all on there. You know?
Like Thanos with all of them.
Infinity gauntlet. What's that?
Damn, that's so dope. Somebody work on a meme with that.
Wait a minute.
Oh, she snaps her fingers. It's a wrap.
Whatever, y'all. Don't be mad. She got that good. That's how she got all them rings. So we answered that question.
She snaps her fingers and boom, there goes the guy, and here comes
Jenny from the block does not have stank coochie energy.
Okay, but how many guys?
Those don't even belong in the same sentence, right?
So how many guys were in her DMs last night?
I'm about to watch Selena tonight.
So many.
How many?
So many.
And do you? And so you're.
I'm sure so many.
So if you're a guy, do you say, "Hey, hon, I just wanted to check on you, and if you need
cheat on you,
I'm here." Or what do you say? What do you say?
I won't cheat on you. I won't cheat on you.
Honestly, I highly doubt people were in her DMs like that. Probably her girlfriends. She's very intimidating.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I hope they work it out. I'm not even lying. I really liked them together. I thought they had a good dynamic. I love the way that he adored her, and so hopefully they work it out.
I'll DM her and ask her. She knows Janet Jackson.
No, so guy, you've been in a relationship, Connie. So if you're a guy, what is and he just broke my heart, blah 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 blah. Does the guy say, "Hey, honey, I just wanted to say hi, and if you need a friend, I'm always here."
Oh my God, I hope no guy's talking to you like that.
Oh, of course. All the time.
Yeah.
They're just waiting to slip in, like you said, to the DM and just put it out there like that. Like, here's my shoulder. I'm crying on it.
Listen, I got dudes in my DM right now trying to console me about my kid. I'm like, listen, can we not mix this together?
And we had that conversation. Like, if you're gonna be here for me because I just lost a child, or you're here because I lost a child, and then, hey, so what are you doing tonight? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, right. Just come.
Hey,
just
sexy.
Squeeze it in there.
Hey, sexy. Hit me with it. Can I get a? let me say sorry for your loss, and then 5 minutes later, can I get a selfie?
Oh my God.
What?
Weirdo.
Can I get a pic? Can I get a? What are you doing tonight? You got plans?
Crazy.
Yeah, I got plans to block you.
I got plans to block.
Can you not mix the two? Like, if you're trying to fuck me, leave it on that. Stay that way. Okay.
Lay it on the table. Right.
And don't keep hitting me with the "hey, beautiful," because I'm not giving nothing up.
All right, Connie. So I got to ask you a question because I ask everybody.
Okay.
So are you getting the COVID vaccine, or are you gonna wait?
I'm gonna wait.
I'm
gonna wait. Yeah, I'm on the fence with the whole situation.
Okay.
I have gotten it. For my aunts and uncles. I mean, they have diabetes. Our family has diabetes. So, yeah, I'm glad they got it. But for myself, and my kids, I think we're just gonna wait a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. I'm just wondering because I know I don't know about Phoenix, and I don't know if you heard, Tori, but I haven't really heard much information like where to go. I hear all the time because in Detroit they're like, "Oh, you can go here, you can go there," and I know I help some people get some shots. So I was wondering, being a Detroit resident, is there like a board that will, like, because I know Ohio was doing it, the governor came on and said,
Detroit,
"Look, you need to go here, you need to go here." Is there somewhere where they're announcing where you can get the shot? I know you can get it at Chad.
TCF,
I know you can get it downtown, but are people saying anything where you can go? Are you still there? Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah. Did we lose you? Hello?
So, is that a question for me or for Tori?
No, for you. For you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I was waiting for Tori to speak. Sorry. There is TCF downtown Detroit, but that's Detroit residents. I know there was, I believe I saw somebody else on my page post at one of the, I don't remember where it was, but it was for any buddy interested. So it just depends on the location.
I'm posting it.
Detroit residents. I know there was, I know a lot of I saw somebody else on my page post just are doing this with senior citizens right now. Where it was, so it just depends. I mean, there's a lot of resources out there. So it just depends on the location. Right one. The residents. I know there was. I know a lot of post just are doing citizens right now. Where it was, so it just depends.
Hang on 1 second, Connie.
So it just depends on the location. Right one. The residents.
Are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know why we're getting really bad feedback. Wow.
5 people talking.
Yeah, we're talking like 5 people. So go ahead, say it again. I'm sorry.
I'm putting the link in right
now. Okay, good. Yeah, so there are resources out there where pretty much anyone could go and get the
I just put it in there.
I know that the TCF building downtown right now is just doing Detroit residents. All of our local CVSs in the area, John River and Detroit, are just doing senior citizens right now.
Right.
So it just depends on the location. Okay.
Yeah.
All you got to do, I put it in the link in there. The main place right now is the link. I just put it as TCF. That's the main. And from what I heard yesterday, I heard April 5th. It's going to be available 16 and up. Ages 16 and up, it's going to be available. Not April 15th, not April 20th. Like I heard April 5th. So hopefully that's what happens. And that'll be awesome. So
I guess the next question is, even if you do get the shot eventually, are you still going to mask up, Connie?
I think, for a while. I'm right now, especially with my kids and stuff. Yeah, we're going to mask up even after we get the shot in the near future. I just need to feel comfortable. You know what I mean? I need to know that things are under control. Again, I'm always listening to when the governor comes on. I think she's doing a great job.
I do too.
Others that, say that she's not, but for me, I think she's doing great. So just, making sure I'm going to follow the CDC guidelines, listen to the governor, and just kind of wait it out even after.
Right.
Feel comfortable.
Yeah, I think I'm always gonna wear a mask no matter what.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be masked up still, regardless.
I'm always gonna wear my Tigers.
Well, there's also and you gotta think there's gonna be those people who didn't get the shot that are gonna say, I got my shot, and you don't even know.
Right.
I mean, because it's not like you're gonna be wearing it as a badge, and when you ask people to show you, there's gonna be those assholes that are gonna go, fuck you, I don't gotta show you.
There's going to be Karens that say, fuck you, and just make a big deal about that.
It's only going to hurt them, though, in the long run.
Even going back to me personally, especially, being single out here and I'm dating, no, I need to see your shot.
Okay, right.
I need to see your
You've been vaccinated. You can't come over. You can't come over. Vaccinated.
That's part of my spiel now. Have you been vaccinated?
Oh, you see your shot list. Your doctor, you gotta go to the doctor's.
That's your entrance.
Right.
See, that could be your
entrance. Exactly.
Hey, Connie, you should
recruiting questions when I'm finding a guy.
You should patent that though, right? Like I need to see your shot list and shit.
Well, I mean, like I said, I talked about it. That will be your entrance pass for airlines, for concerts, all that stuff. So you might as well say, "Hey, you can't come over if you don't have your vaccine, buddy."
I'm so glad I'm not dating right now because I'm not even worrying about that. But I told my girlfriend, I was like, man, people got a lot of shit they got to worry about right now.
Have all your shots. That's funny. That's a t-shirt right there.
If you want to hit it, you got to go get the shot.
It's an entry.
You want a shot at this? You got to have your shot.
You get right.
Or whatever, however you want to put it together.
Sure.
Right.
That's funny.
That's funny. Hey, Connie, I appreciate you for calling in.
Got shots.
No problem. Okay, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a good
honey.
one.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah, you got you.
That's
We got to
funny.
come. We got to
If
come
you
over.
want to hit it,
That's
you better
hilarious.
get
You
it.
got your shots.
Oh, right there.
If you want to hit it, you better get it. And then have a picture of the shot plunger.
Damn. Wow.
You want
That
it?
was a good one. That's probably the best one yet, right there.
We need them.
Natty in the back laughing too.
Have a little needle right underneath it.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. That is. That is.
Get it. If you want to hit it.
Damn, I'm about to get my vaccination.
Maybe I'm gonna reply with that when they slide in my DMs.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't have all my shots. You still down? No.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
That's funny as hell. That could be a way to get rid of people too. Like
That's-
just like,
okay.
hey, you sure you want to talk to me? I'm like, wow, why? Just saying. I'm just saying.
Now,
Yeah.
right now, when people try to do that to me, I just snap. I'm like,
vaccinated. Leave me alone.
scare them off. They're like, this bitch
Right.
crazy. Why they even slip in her DM?
Right. Like it was funny. I used to be at work and man, my friends would be like, you're silly as hell, man. And I used to be like, no, you know how you get rid of a girl? You know, we'd be talking about relationships, stuff like that. I was like, no, you get rid of them like this. You just be like, look, like, just be like, I got come to work and be like, I got herpes or something. Just make some shit up.
wow, damn.
That'll keep everybody away from you.
So have you ever
Spread
And
a
with
rumor
this
about
cream,
yourself.
I had to go pick up my cream.
Spread a
This is a good
right.
one.
Like,
This is
damn,
a
man,
good
this
one.
shit's burning. Can you
ever-
real quick? I gotta go to
I asked you and Alex, Corey, Alex, have you ever made up a story to break up with a girl? Like just told her some lie so you could just break up with her?
Damn, man, I had to dive into
About
the
to put her on
treasure. I had
blast.
to dive into the treasure chest.
I
that
am.
one.
What
I'm
was
trying
your
to think.
story?
So
Yeah, I had a bad burn.
with a girl because I wasn't really into her. And she went to I think somewhere California or something. And I was like, hey, I got some bad news for you. And she's like, what? And I said, hey, I cheated on you. So you want to break up with me now?
Damn, you didn't even let it marinate. You just said, so is it over?
Oh my God.
How old were you? How old were you?
I was about 17. I was like, so
That sounds about
Yeah,
right. Damn, you were like, look, I got some bad news for you. What in the world?
Did she break up with you?
yeah, she was like, why would you do that?
Sometimes that could make it worse. It should be that, you know what I mean? That could make it worse too. Like, no,
Oh yeah, I definitely
really
rolled
want
it.
to be with you.
Yeah, I definitely rolled the dice because that could have went definitely a different way. She was
Showing up at the door, all that stuff.
yeah, she was like, okay, that's fine, and I was like, okay, see you around, bye.
Bye.
I want to see you.
I think I told somebody I don't live there no more when they came to my house one time. I was like, I don't stay there.
Oh.
That's my parents' house.
I don't live there no more.
Oh, I thought you stayed on. No, I was for a minute, but no, I'm not there no more. I'll hit you up though, and then don't.
Yeah. So how about you,
That's
Tori?
the only one I can remember. That's
Have you made-
I can
crazy
imagine.
story?
Tori-
No,
Dude,
so
oh
I
my goodness.
honestly, I never made up a lie to break up. Well, I guess just flipping some incident that happened on that, that happened, I just make them feel like it was their fault.
Damn. Oh my God.
Or I just make them feel like it's their fault. And then when they're
Wow.
like, I'm gonna break up. I can't believe
That's
you
some
did it to me. I'm
Jennifer
like,
Lopez
okay,
shit right
bye.
there.
Like as soon as they break up, like I get them to break up with me, then I'm just like, okay, okay. I don't even fight it. Like that's how you
Damn.
know I'm not fighting it. I'm just
You're like, okay.
You'll be okay.
right. I do. I'm like, you know what? It was me. It was me. You'll be okay.
It's
Good way to
oh
take
my
it,
God.
champ.
You
It's
use that
me,
line,
not
it's
you.
not you. It's me.
Yeah. All of that.
Wow.
See, I don't let it get to that
I'm
point.
going
though.
through some
Like,
stuff.
I keep it dating, and
Right.
if I gotta
Right.
crawl out of a bathroom window, or I have to exit out of the back of somewhere, or
Oh man.
So this is funny. So a friend of mine, she
That's
was out with
crazy.
this guy, right? And she went to his house, and after the bar. They hung out, whatever.
Right.
And after, you know, they had sex, and he fell asleep. And before he fell asleep, he's like, he's drunk, but he's, you know,
Right.
They had only been out a couple of times, but they knew each other,
man.
but only had been out a couple of times. And he's already like she's
together?
like, is he about to tell me he loves me? Like, this is fucking crazy,
God.
right? So he falls asleep, and she's like, I'm gonna sneak out when he sleeps.
Oh.
Well, he had the house alarm set and everything fucking
my
locked.
God, that is
and
hilarious.
she got locked in the house, and
That's
she couldn't get out of. She couldn't get out of the fucking house.
A Bronx tale. Now you can't leave.
And his windows were like the tall windows, so she couldn't even get up. She tried to get up in the window, and she couldn't get in the window.
That is
Finally,
hilarious. That is
Shit, can't get out.
he caught her trying to sneak out, and she's like, I gotta go.
What did he say?
She's like, I have an emergency, I gotta go. He's like, well, why didn't you wake me up? She's like, you were so peacefully sleeping.
Oh
But
my
she
God.
literally was trying to fucking escape, and she was calling people. She's like, I'm fucking trapped in this house. He's got everything set. I can't get out. I can't climb out the window.
Oh my God. I'd have been like,
Yeah.
The passcode's your number, dummy. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love you. Call me. No.
Up like,
I love you, babe. Call me.
did he make up big naked and was like, where are you going?
That's hilarious.
She just lied and said she had
Oh
an
my
emergency.
God.
But then, you know, he's like, why didn't you try to wake me up?
Right.
Like,
You wacko.
She had such an emergency that she didn't wake him up. I was like, you got caught.
Right.
And then blocked.
That's pretty funny right there. I don't think I've ever heard
Well,
that
what
type of
happened
story.
once she left? Did they stay? Keep
No,
talking?
she blocked him. No, she blocked him. What was worse is that they have mutual friends. So then she had to dodge him at like our friends' bars.
Sorry, if I'd have seen her at a club, I would have been like, "Hey, you want me to help you out, or can you get out on your own?"
I had another friend. Is there we have a caller?
Hey, who's on the line?
Yo.
Hey, yo.
What's up?
What's up, brother?
What up?
So I saw you do your.
You guys are talking about something. I was like,
I saw you do your soft launch. I saw you do your soft launch. How did that go?
Oh, it was pretty good. We did all right. We had a couple bumps or whatever, which is expected, but not as many.
When you say bumps, what do you mean? Is I'm
audio and stuff?
Okay, so I was thinking about white bumps, but okay, go ahead.
Ew.
Yeah, no, we didn't do any. I've never actually done any bumps.
So tell me your crazy story.
Reel it back in.
Did you have to crawl out of a window or what?
No, but I'm not crawling out any windows. That's like window.
Right.
Those usually don't open. So this was like years ago. This was like, man, I had to have been 18, 19. I was working at an auto parts store.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You had your truck.
Yeah. Yep, I was a manager there. So
Right.
it was this little ugly redheaded girl that was working there. You know, and she was like, she just like loved me or whatever. And then she had went out and got drunk. We were out drinking or whatever, and she called me and I hooked up with her. We went to some hotel. She rented a hotel room, and I went in there, and literally, bro, it was like fucking 3 pumps, and I was done. I didn't even understand what just happened. I was just like, what the fuck? I'm sitting there, right?
Little ugly, gotcha.
And then she's like, oh, what are you doing? Come here. I'm not done with you. And I looked at her and said, oh, I'm done with you. And I put my shoes and stuff on. She's like, what
Damn.
And I had to work with this chick.
He said
wow.
You had to see her. That's funny.
Oh my God.
He said 3 pumps and I'm done with you.
Awkward shit in the world to go back to work, man. Like, did you have to go to work with her like the next day or no? It doesn't really matter, but I'm just curious. Like,
probably not.
So
I'll tell you, there.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
I'll tell you a story. And
meet me in the.
It was during escort days or whatever. I met this girl, this black girl. She was kind of hot, right? So I take her home. I was with Alex, and she was kind of smoking.
Well, why do you say it like that?
Kind of.
Why is it?
Because I
kind of sound like.
Because I was just like, no, she was hot. She was kind of hot. She had a nice body, right? Took her home, and I was with Alex. When I was living in Melvindale, and I don't know what happened. I fell asleep, and I usually never let a girl fall asleep. I'm like, you got to go or whatever. But I wake up and I look at it. And I was like, the fuck?
It was kind of like Mo Money. You ever see Mo Money?
Mo Money thing.
Martin Wayans wakes up like, what did I do?
Oh my God! There's a fire! You gotta.
There's a fire. You got to get out.
So I ended up taking her home because I looked over and I was like, damn, what happened? You were banging in the club. I don't know what happened. And then
the lights came on.
Yeah, we dropped her off. Alex said, damn, she looked good last night. She looked like Ben Wallace in the morning.
Right. Shout out to Ben Wallace.
That's because the Patron wore off.
He said, I swear to God, she had the afro. She looked like Ben Wallace. I was like, damn.
Hey, what do you always say, Tori? It happens.
It happens.
Yeah, it was more money though. Definitely. Like, oh my God, there's a fire. She's like, what do you mean? There's a fire. You gotta go. Gotta go.
How am I? She's
oh
like,
my God.
Get home.
Like,
take a bus.
Here's some taxi money. Here you go. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I never had to. I don't remember.
I have a friend who used to
took her face off.
She's in a relation. Yeah, she took her face off.
Right, like I'm gonna get you sucking.
Like 4 faces. I was like, the fuck?
I'm gonna get you sucking. Remember?
Yeah,
body parts and shit. But go ahead.
I have a friend who she's in a relationship now, but when we would go to this was years ago. We'd go to the bar and she'd be like, I'm picking somebody up tonight. I'm taking somebody home tonight. I'm like, okay, do you, girl? Like, all right, like wingman, what we doing? I love them girls. So she'd get them, right? It's one of our slut stories. She'd get them and she'd go fuck them. She'd go back. She most of the time would go back to their house, get a hotel, whatever, not bring them to the house. Right. But she would purposely give them the wrong number after.
Player.
And it was like a thing for her. Like she never told them her right name. She never gave them the right number. And I'd be like, you don't give them the right number ever? And she's like, no, I want them to feel used and cheap when they go to call me.
Is she still doing this?
No, she's in a relationship now. She's in a relationship now. This is when she was single.
You're talking about, like wrong number, wrong name, whatever. Have you ever?
I always give a wrong name.
Do you remember the scene from Boomerang where with Eddie Murphy, she fucks up and she shows up late. He planned a dinner. He planned a really nice date, and he paid like $200 for these tickets.
Right.
And she shows up and she's butt naked. Well, she has her panties on or whatever. And then in the morning, she's like, well, after sex, she was like, I gotta go. And he was like, okay, don't go. But she ended up going. Right. And then he looks over on the dresser and there's $200 on the dresser.
That's when he took the sheet cover and he was like,
he felt like,
totally. That's what she wanted to do. Yeah. She wanted to make them feel cheap. Yeah. That was her whole motive.
Right.
Was to make them feel cheap and used and
just like he did.
One and done. She wouldn't even stay. She just fuck them and leave.
That was funny.
But she would leave the wrong number.
Robin Gibbons.
Or there'd be like, well, when am I going to see you again? Or can we talk? What's that?
What's her number?
Awesome.
Shout out to Robin Gibbons.
Yeah, she sounds awesome. Yeah, she's
fucking hilarious.
That's great. Does her current boyfriend know her past?
I think so. He
got the right number. So
he got the right number. She's one of those. Listen. She's one of those females that leaves her phone unlocked and faced up. You want to go ahead and get your feelings hurt? Go ahead.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
Her current boyfriend doesn't know her phone number.
Right.
That's funny.
She don't give a fuck. She's like,
what is when is your grand opening? I guess your full opening, because I know you said it's soft.
Well, I'm not. We have printed stuff that says April 2nd, so that's what it is.
Okay. April 2nd.
Cool, man. Yeah, I liked it. You know, I watched the video and all that. It was pretty cool.
I thought it was good. I thought it was funny. I was like, this is cool.
I like the characters. That's pretty cool.
So what's give a shout out to your YouTube. I know I shared it on the page yesterday.
Fuck, I don't know what it is. Card addict. We are card addict. Our website is under construction and is cardaddict.com.
I think I'm already subscribed.
No, yeah, well, I already subscribed to the YouTube.
Right. There you go. And I'll subscribe.
Work for my stuff.
Yeah, a lot more work. Yeah, it is a lot of work. So,
I mean, and this with all these moving parts with this whole thing.
Well, that's good. If you guys are into collecting cards or whatever, definitely check out cardaddicts.com. Open up April 2nd. You gotta check it out.
Yeah, you got a whole smorgasbord of things. Fun stuff, jerseys, helmets, autographs, signatures, and stuff. It's gonna be cool, man. So I'm gonna be an addict and following and all that, paying attention big time, man. Yeah, that stuff's pretty cool. So
yeah, we opened one of those jersey boxes last night, and Beckham Jr.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
It don't matter who got it. Lucky them, right? And then last week when I was over there, they opened one, and homeboy got a Nick Saban. It was a Bama jersey, I think. That was pretty dope. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I gotta ask you a question before you go. So Jennifer Lopez, crazy, trash pussy,
sexy or cool?
What is it?
Man, it is what it is. What's wrong with her? Nothing.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
Right. She's a man eater. She's going through men like, you know.
Good for her.
Good for her. Good for her.
Drink her bath water.
There you go.
You drink her bath water.
Did you just say drink her bath? Don't do that.
Shots for everybody.
That's great.
You can have mine. I'm gonna pass.
One of my friends a long time ago. I don't know who we were talking about.
I gotta go. I gotta unlock this computer.
All right, brother.
All right, Jared. Have a good one, man. Thanks
Bye.
for Yeah, one of my friends said that a long time ago. I can't remember. I think you know what? I think we were talking about Gwen Stefani. This is like mid '90s, and my friend was in love with her, and he was like, "I'll drink her bath water." I was like, "Wow." Alrighty then. So
I need you to bottle up your bath water, Tori, and start selling it.
There you go.
So there's a site.
I need my oils. I need my water.
You can buy underwear, socks.
Yeah, I joined it.
Did you?
Yeah, I joined it. I'm gonna. I did.
Did you really? Are you serious?
I really did. I'm not even lying. Yeah. So I joined it, and I joined it, and I like started browsing to see like what girls were selling, and they're selling like bottles of bathwater for $40.
Damn.
Are you serious?
And $40 for like 10 ounces.
10
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They're selling panties for anywhere from like $30 to $55.
Damn.
What kind can you get with like $10?
Yeah, there's no $10 panties.
Damn.
I think the bottom line is $30 from what I saw. It's gross, Connie, but you know what? I guess it's easy money. So, and you can add on. There's add-ons, right? There's add-ons. So like you want them to wear them an extra day, like wear your underwear or your panties an extra day. They add on and pay you more.
How about
and you put them on your store. You have your own store.
How about panties with cocker stains?
What? Ew! What did you say?
What did you say?
You can get some panties.
You froze.
I said, can you get some panties with cocker stains? How much is those going for?
Man.
Yes, I'm not even kidding.
Wow,
you can get it with whatever stain you want. There's women on there that will ask. They'll say on there. They'll say panties that I've had sex in. I'm like, oh, that's fine. But there's a lot that don't sell all that, you know. But they have you have your own store, and they'll post it, and it'll say like Walmart panties, it'll say Victoria's Secret panties, it'll say lace panties, or there'll just be a picture of her in there. And yeah.
That's,
Ooh, I got a
that's
story about that,
crazy.
Connie. She said there's sick men out there that drink pee.
Oh my God.
If he ain't a boxer, I don't want to hear about it. Wow.
Oh, can you guys hear me? I feel like I'm robotic now. Hello?
She said, oh, hell no.
You're good. You're good. I can hear you. That is crazy.
Oh,
I just lost
hello?
my appetite.
Okay.
She said,
So, God, this was so many years ago, probably like 8-9 years ago. There was this guy who my friend said to me, she's like, listen, I got this lick. I'm like, okay, what's up? She said he buys cups of pee for $400. I'm like, what? $400? Yes. So all you got to do is piss in the cup and leave it on the back of the toilet, and he gives you the money and gets the pee. So I did that for a hot minute. Because who isn't going to fucking piss in a cup? I don't want to know what you're doing with it. Put it in your coffee, do whatever the fuck you're doing, you know, like
massage it on,
swish it around, gurgle it. It's gross. Do what you do. Okay. Do what you do. I don't want to see it. Just give me my $4 bills.
Pay that man his money.
Pay that man his money.
Yes. And so that's, you know.
Damn. So should we tell that? We already told that old story, man. But yeah.
You want to hear another one? I got another. I get some crazy dudes. So,
Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Like this.
Get ready for this one. Hold on.
It's not as nasty as the pee one.
Oh, you didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. Ready?
No.
Yeah.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
There you go, Malkovich.
Oh God. So yeah, guys are weird. They'll pay for really anything if they just like weird shit. So
I just want a string of your hair. That's all. Hey, look.
So I had a guy that used to pay. Did I guys tell you about the guy that used to pay for my nails for like a year?
What do you mean? Pay for them to get cut, or pay for them when they're
pay for them? Shit. No, pay for my nails to get done.
Whenever you want it.
Yeah, but he liked to be humiliated.
Oh, yeah.
In the nail shop. And my nail. Okay, so listen. So I left. I was leaving the nail salon, right? And as I'm getting in my car, this guy goes, he says hi, and I'm like, hey, and he's like, oh, your nails look nice. And I was like, thanks, you know, and he's like, can I see? And I'm like, sure. So, and I have guys ask me all the time, hey, let me see your nails, right? So I show him. He's like, that's cool, you know. So as I'm going to get my car, he comes back around the car and he's like, hey, and I'm like, yeah, and he hands me a business card, and it just has the most basic ass name, like John Davis, right? John David, and a phone number. And he's like, right. And he's like, if you ever want your nails done again, you know, here, call me. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. So I'm like, I'm weirded out, right? I'm weirded out. Awesome. So of course, you know, I'm young, I'm weirded out. And then I'm like, well, let's see what kind of car he gets into. So I watch where he gets into it. He gets into this like badass truck, and I'm like, oh, okay, he got a little money. Let's whatever. So I drive off, and he like waves, and he looked really just very clean cut, preppy white guy, right? Probably a serial killer now that I look back at it, but whatever. So especially like, you know, like 2 weeks comes and I need a fill in, and I'm like, oh, this is expensive. Shit. Like this is $150 that I could be saving right now. Right. You know? So I'm like, fuck it. Let me text him and see, was this like real? This is real. Right. So I text him, he answers back. I tell him. So he's like, well, I can meet you at the nail shop. And I'm, you know, I don't want to meet him privately. I was like, okay. So I go to the nail shop early. And he comes in and sits down next to me and starts talking to me. And my nail girl, who's known me for forever, she's like, oh God, who's this victim? Right? So he pays for the nails. So then that happens, like I get him to do it like 3 times, right? And I'm like, okay, what does he want in return?
Right.
So the next time he just wanted me to send him a picture when I was done.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, he's probably putting it in his spank bank, right?
Right.
Whatever. Do what you're gonna do with it.
Right.
I mean, if that's what you're doing after I send you the
I
picture, do what it do, baby.
Right.
Give me my 150.
What you mean?
Right.
Right. So he says to me on like the fourth time, he's like, so I have a request. And I'm like, oh God, I knew it. He's going to want me to jack him off or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, why did I get myself into this? So he's like, I have a request.
Before and after your nails are done.
Right. Can I pick out your nail color? And I'm like, as long as it's not shitty. Yeah. And can I come and sit? I don't want to come during the service. I want to come towards the end when it's time to pay. And when I come, I want you to humiliate me in front of everybody.
When you say,
and I'm like,
what does he want?
Like, just go off.
Oh, he wants me to talk down to him, right? Like he wants me to demand him to pay and to talk down to him. So now I have to tell my nail girl that I'm about to act a fool up in her fucking place.
That's hilarious.
I was thinking that you're in the Vietnamese and they're probably like,
Well, I've been going there for so long that they already knew because, you know, I'd have guys come pay for my shit or I get flowers sent to me at the nail. I would check in at the nail place and I would get people would send me flowers or I'd show up and they're like, a fucking bouquet of flowers is here for you, girl. What's going on? Like they'd be like, oh, that's already crazy. Like they already knew. So, I was pimping motherfuckers out the nail salon. So he shows up and I'm finishing my pedicure and he sits down next to me and I'm like, where the fuck you been?
That's hilarious. Oh my
and
God.
They're just staring at me. I was like, really? This is the fucking kind of treatment you give me? What? Kiss my fucking foot right now. And I make him kiss my foot in front of I make him kiss my foot in front of everybody. I start dogging the shit out of him. I'm like, now you fucking pay her. You pay her right now. You tip her really fucking good. And so she told him an extra $100 of what it was. It was like, she's like $250. So she gets it. And then we split the extra $100. And this went on every 2 weeks for like a good year and a half.
That lady was loving you.
Listen, anytime it happens. So listen, this is so bad. So there was this one time where he didn't fucking show up because he had an emergency, right? Shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, I had to pay for my, I shouldn't have been mad, but I was pissed, right? Don't tell me you're going to show up. So he tells me, I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to bring you the money tomorrow, right? So the next day comes and I'm in the car and I have Zach with me. Right? And I have Zach with me and I have to meet him and I'm like, fuck, I'll meet him at a gas station, right? So we get to the gas station and I park the wheelchair van with Zach in it. And Zach's like, I don't know, like 13
what are we doing?
Time. Right. And I was like, I got to run up here. I was like, somebody owes me some money. He's like, oh, okay. So I go to the front of the gas station and he's there and he doesn't, know where I came from or whatever. So he goes to give me the money and he's like, aren't you going to embarrass me here? And I'm like, fuck, in front of I'm at a BP at 10 Mile I-94. Like it's fucking loaded. It's packed. And so I'm like, kiss. He's like, and yell it loud. I'm like, kiss my motherfucking foot right now. So I make this guy get on it. Yes.
Oh my God.
I get in the van.
Oh my God. What did he say?
I get in the van and Zach goes, did that guy just fucking kiss your toes?
Wow.
He's like, I said, yeah.
Amazing.
He's like, what the fuck? Why? And I said, well, he owed me money. Zach's like, you're a pimp, aren't you, Mom?
Wow.
And I was
Godfather, the godmother
like that.
be pimping
I was like,
hoes
listen,
nationwide.
mind your business. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Mind your fucking business.
Oh my God. That is the funniest story I've ever heard. Wow. Damn.
He's still floating out there, ladies. If anybody in Michigan needs their nails done on the east side.
Damn. That's crazy. I'm about to get me some business cards, man. Shit.
I'm telling you, he's still out there. I looked him up like my friend of mine had said, whatever happened to that dude we used to fucking clown on? And he would say, because he would use words like he would say the weirdest shit. He would be like, are you going to get your talons done? Like talons?
Damn, what
I'm
the
not a fucking
hell?
eagle.
What in the world?
What in the world?
That's crazy.
So what's even crazier is his wife was like, I found out his
Oh
wife
my
was
God.
like this.
Oh, he's married.
Wow.
Oh, he's married.
Whoa.
I never did anything with him. I just embarrassed him and took his money. And he said his wife knew that this was a fetish of his, which I think it was bullshit, but whatever. Pay me.
Right.
So whatever, pay me.
Well, I mean, so
but
I'm going to stop you. So play devil's advocate. How would you feel if your husband had that type of fetish and he's never doing anything with the girl? You know what I mean? He just.
I mean, that would be
weird,
shitty. He said she knew about it. He said he paid for girls' nails in Michigan, Ohio, and New York.
How would you feel as a woman?
Damn.
Would you allow that to happen?
No. I mean, he said she knew about it. I saw her pictures because after he told me who she was, she worked for a very known city in Michigan, and she was like high up in the city hall.
Oh wow!
So I looked her up, and she was like, "Meh, frumpy." And
she probably had bad. Her nails were probably all bitten. And
I felt bad for her, but you know, at the time, I was getting my shit done. It is what it is. Like, listen, control your man, not my problem. Not my problem. I wasn't having sex with him. I wasn't even. I never even. Oh, the most he ever touched me was fucking kiss my feet.
You know,
like in public, like kiss the top of my foot, like kiss the ring, like J-Lo, kiss the ring. Hi.
What up?
Hi.
Say bye. Bye. She's done. All right.
Bye. She's like, I'm done.
Right.
But I would feel terrible if that was my man. He wouldn't be my man no more. That's for damn sure.
She was looking at the Instagram. She was responding. So
it's cute.
Yeah.
She was hearing my feet stories, my sell my cups of pee stories.
She's like,
no, but she was like, oh, gross, I gotta go.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh,
listen, I don't have to fuck for money. I just do some other shit.
That's crazy.
Funny. So let's move on to sport.
All I know is I need a
listen, I just have to say this. If you don't want to get milked, don't be a cow. Okay, we're done.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Don't hang the meat in the window if it ain't for sale. Damn.
Yeah, there you go.
Not my problem.
Hold on, I gotta turn my fan down real quick, man.
Oh, he gotta do fan. He had to for sure his fan on. It's right. What's really nice in Detroit lately? Everybody keeps saying sunshine.
It's like 60s.
Yeah, 60, and then tomorrow will be 20.
22.
22. So let's move 22. On to Juwan Howard gets ejected after a heated altercation with the Maryland coach. They ended up winning that game in the quarterfinals. So March Madness is on. But I wanted to play this because I guess I don't know what you heard, but I don't know if he dropped if he made a racist comment. I can't even I'm going to play it because I couldn't really make it out, but maybe Alex knows what happened.
But here is what happened. See Juwan Howard starting to yell
trying to question the call. That's all.
And then there was some jawing back and forth between he and Mark Turgeon. Look at this. I mean, it got really testy, Sean.
It did. It did a good job of stepping in before what was a bad situation could have gotten progressively worse. And now, what is always a tough job if you're an official, especially at this level, it just became even more so because you're going to have to make sure that what happened as we went to break doesn't seep over.
You look at the assistants that had to keep Juwan Howard back. And he was hot. You see Daryl Morcell was in the mix as well.
So they ended up winning that game. So go Blue. But what was the altercation about, Alex?
So they played each other 2 games prior.
Right.
And, they played each other in December. So like there was I don't think they simply don't like each other. Both coaches, man. But so there was something brewing already, and I listened a little bit, to the radio today, and they were talking about that. And I mean, that's basically what it was. Like, there was I don't know if it's something personal that is going on that people don't know. But yeah, he was just trying to walk down to question the call. So this was one of his quotes after Juwan Howard's quote. He apologized for his actions, and he said, "That's not how you handle things under adverse conditions." He said, before explaining his version of what happened, he said, "Juwan, I'm not going to let you talk to me." This is Turgeon, the other coach. "Don't ever talk to me again," Howard said of Turgeon. Then he charged at me. I don't know how you were raised, but the way I was raised is when someone charges at you, you defend yourself.
Right.
Turgeon was called for a technical foul, but not ejected. And Turgeon said, this has been going on for 3 games. I've been doing this, and I've been doing this for 34 years. And I've called the conference office. I've called the commissioner, and I said I won't take it the 3rd game. So I stood up for myself and my team. All I said is, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. And he also said, throughout my years here, Coach Turgeon has always fought for us. Maryland guard Erica Aliyah said in an incident like today, "I guess it's just 2 coaches competing. As a player, it makes it fun for me to see my coach fired up like that. It makes me want to go out and compete for him." But yeah, I mean, there's obviously they don't get along, man. I mean, for whatever reason, sometimes that happens.
He didn't drop a racist comment or anything.
I didn't hear nothing about that.
That must have been a different game. There was
I didn't hear nothing about that. And you're talking about Juwan Howard saying something racist, or the other coach?
No, the other coach.
Oh no, I didn't read nothing like that. So,
right.
Yeah, you gotta. That's why I always go to ESPN or Twitter, man, for the stories, because some people make up these these bullshit stories, and they're just trying to get clicks and shit, and I hate that shit. So
right.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of respect for Juwan Howard.
They moved on, so March Madness is in full effect. So hopefully they end up going to the Final Four.
Well, they lost Isaiah Livers, man. That was actually one thing I heard, and that's a huge piece right there, man. That they lost. He's out indefinitely. So
why? What happened?
He has a strain. I think they said it was a strained ankle or something like that. So I don't know if he has to have surgery or not, but he's out indefinitely. So hopefully they can. That doesn't affect him too much.
All right. Well, go Blue. I hope they, like I said, I hope they end up at the end. So that'd be awesome. Yeah. So, all right.
Oh, yeah, they definitely got a shot.
Well, let's move on to the Pistons. They ended up falling to the Hornets the other day. I'll play the highlights. Unfortunately, these screens don't play full screen. I don't know why. It sucks.
That's okay.
Josh Jackson's shot won't fall.
That is tiny. I'm about to be
Devontae baseline in front for a dynamite dunk for Miles Bridges.
So, like I said, they ended up losing. They are now 10-27. So,
they hit double digits though.
Yeah, they hit. Yeah, because the Red Wings still have not hit double digits. I don't know. Hold on.
It's that guy.
Oh, hello. Is this Enrique Garcia?
Hey, caller. How are you? Who's on the air?
Oh, you're on the air?
Yeah. Who's this?
This is Buckwheat Johnson.
Oh, how you doing, Buckwheat?
I'm doing good.
So, let me ask you, Buckwheat Johnson. So you saw Jennifer Lopez broke up with her fiance, Alex Rodriguez. Are you in her DMs?
No, I'm in her FM. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Jay.
All right, caller. Thanks for calling in.
All right, thank you. And you know what? You have a great day, Enrique Garcia. Top.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh shit. Alrighty then.
It was my nail guy.
Right. Jesus.
Is he following you?
I think so. I think he's still at. So he had a covert page, and I think he's still on my page. I'll have to check it out when we get off.
Do you need your nails done, or by any chance?
I mean, I'm when I come back to Michigan, I'm gonna set up an appointment.
Oh shit! Tell him hook me up with a manicure. Damn.
Yeah, we'll all go get pedicures, and we'll fucking humiliate them in front of everybody. It'll be great. It'll be a good family outing.
Damn.
That's funny.
Well, listen here, jabroni. Go get me a latte.
Buckwheat
Mocha
Johnson.
latte, you piece of monkey crap.
Right.
He called private. Who was that guy?
Who the fuck knows?
Hope you got that name. He's about to get sued for taking that name.
So I got a question. As we move on to the NHL, the Red Wings are 8-4. They're horrible.
What's their record?
8-16-4.
I thought you said 8-64. I was like, wow, where have I been?
Yeah, they actually won.
Right. When did that happen?
Yeah, they. Oh, what?
8-64.
No, I thought you said 8-64. I was like, wow.
They ended up winning this game. They beat the Lightning 6-4. So I'll play it.
The sun shines on the dog's ass. Heavy metal shit. Right between the old ladies.
Oh shit! That was a better shot.
Like, shit, their player looked like their player knocked it in. Idiot.
Yeah. Ended up winning, but they're still not in double digits. So.
Right. Hey man, it's a marathon. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, I mean,
she said stalker. Yeah, that's probably
one stalker.
So the Tigers lose to your favorite team that you hate,
the Yanks.
Yanks. My dad,
the Stankies.
So my dad got the MLB package, right. And I'm working from I'm working in the garage or whatever, working from home, and I'm constantly like looking over, and he's like, "Fuck
bums."
Yeah, these bums.
I know your dad.
Can't hit shit, motherfucker.
Swinging at everything.
Yeah, he's like, God damn it. So it's funny because now that MLB back in full swing, I get to watch it because he's watching it, and you see some of his reaction. And he says, "God damn, how long is this game gonna last?"
Yeah, them training I can't think of the name of the preseason, like the training. Those games seem like they do seem like they take forever, man. But
yeah. And then he's going.
For some reason.
So I don't know, it's 6-8 games or whatever. So he's watching one and he's watching another, and you see he just constantly scrolling.
Shit, I love watching stuff.
Yeah, so he's watching, and I said, Dad, I don't know how you can watch baseball. I mean, it's so boring. I've never been a ball watcher. Like if we were watching the Tigers, I always wanted to be. I'm a guy. I like baseball. I think you have to be there live. Just my take.
But some people
you have to go to the game.
Some people say that's even they can't sit in the whole game. Me, when I go, I'm like sitting up.
See, I can.
I'm looking at stats. I'm
drinking. I'm getting peanuts and hot dogs. I'm all over the place when I go to a baseball game. I love it.
Trying to enjoy it.
I'm catching balls.
Walk around.
I'm getting drunk and catching balls. Okay.
Damn.
So
without a glove.
Openers come and
I should have said that. I'm sorry.
That will sit and watch the game. Everybody's like, let's go walk around, and I'm like, dude, I can't even watch the fucking game. You know what I mean?
I stay in my seat when I'm there. I mean, other than getting snacks and shit.
I like to walk around.
Stay in my seat when I'm there.
And even though I've done I take pictures of all the memorabilia stuff. And I'll delete them, and then when I go back again, I do it again. Like they got so many different things to look at and all that. I love that shit, man. Ernie Harwell, I go take my pictures of the microphone.
Like in Comerica, they have that You know, they got that seat, that big chair you can sit in. I always get my picture taken in that.
Big ass daiquiri.
You got to get a big ass daiquiri, a couple big ass daiquiris. I try to get as many big ass daiquiris before they cut the time off where you can't get no more.
7th inning, right?
Yeah, by the 7th inning.
And I see, I miss all
hot
that.
dogs.
And I'm hoping that April 5th thing is for real. That, you know, and might be able to go to a game, and that'd be awesome, you know, with a little bit less, without all the stress. So I hope, I'm praying. I hope so.
So let's move on to NFL. Tom Brady, the GOAT. So right now he's fighting for that title with him and Jennifer Lopez.
With Jennifer Lopez.
Oh my God.
Agrees to extension with the Bucks until he's 45. How long is he going to play?
Till he's 50. I told you, man. I think
how much.
That's crazy.
Did you Google how much the extension was? How much it was?
No, it's $19 million deal. I know that, but 4-year contract. There's 4-year contract. Boy, it's one extension deal. So they signed him for 4. So he okay. No, I mean,
he said he was going to be back. We knew he wasn't going to stop.
Right.
Well, the Bucks were.
I was expecting it.
Right, like $7 million over the cap. Their cap is like at 182, and they franchise tagged Chris Godwin and re-signed the linebacker Levante David, which they needed to do both of those things. Right. So, I don't know, man. He's got enough money. It really doesn't matter. $19 million. He's probably getting like. It's Tom Brady. He's probably getting like $14 million guaranteed or something. Tom Brady. Like I don't know.
$19 million. Do you know? Like, I mean, you got fuck money, right? Do you donate that money?
Absolutely.
Well, I think he has his charities too.
Charity.
I think I'm sure him and his wife have. Jesus, with the amount of money she makes, I'm sure they donate a lot. You know what? I haven't really.
Why wouldn't you donate?
I haven't really.
Why wouldn't you try to do something for your community or for a cause that you know affects you or your family or people or maybe a friend whose family affects them, or just trying to put back into the community like the Staffords did? Why, you know, or even just the children's hospitals or you know cancer research or something that's going to enrich lives, like. If you don't, you're a piece of shit.
Right. And I never really heard nothing about them doing nothing. Not saying that they haven't, but you know, it's
you know, make sure your family's good. Put some money away for the kids, your parents, whatever, your close loved ones. But the rest of that, make a difference in the world.
Right.
Cam Newton. Did you hear about Cam Newton? He re-signed with the Patriots, a 1-year deal for $13 million. You know, I don't know. I hear him and Belichick like each other, so kind of weird relationship somewhat. But that's, I mean, hey man, maybe they think they can give him some more weapons and see what happens. But yeah, so he signed another deal. And I've been hearing some talks about Russell Wilson and the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
I don't know how real that is, man. But oh my goodness gracious, I love Russell Wilson to death, but I do not want. I do. That is.
You don't want
horrible news for the Lions, man.
Yeah, horrible.
I'm like, God, the one guy leaves and Aaron Rodgers is almost on his way out. Please don't bring Russell Wilson in there to be that Brett Favre.
Yeah. Right.
Be that Brett Favre again. Oh my goodness.
So, you know, I caught this, and I ended up bringing this on the show. I think it happened a couple days ago, but
I saw this.
Uber driver, and I'm going to play the video.
Uh-oh. Should I
Ridiculous.
brace myself or?
Yeah, no.
What happened?
This bitch.
They didn't want to wear.
They didn't want to wear a mask that they agreed to when you go ahead and you get in the Uber car.
Wow.
I never said anything bad to them. I never cursed. I was not raised that way. I don't hit people. I am not raised that way.
He's trying to do his job. Damn.
So they were not getting out of my car.
She coughed on him too.
Oh my God. That's so horrible.
don't touch my property.
You guys are animals to treat all the human being like this.
I don't buy it. I work hard for it. Go like this.
Are you stupid?
There's somebody in the middle too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're not even doing that.
Yeah, they pepper sprayed him.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
Good.
Damn.
Lyft banned them as well.
Yeah, hell yeah. They should. Nobody should let them get in there. Walk your asses to wherever you guys.
It was on 3-7, so last week. But I mean, if you're an Uber driver, Tori, if someone doesn't want to oblige by wearing a mask, you tell them to exit. I mean, I would. I'd be like, I'm sorry, you're not.
So when you take, I don't know if you ever take an Uber, but when you
order, sometimes I just send the girls an Uber because I'm like, you know, I gotta.
When you order the Uber, it says there's a little warning that asks you to follow these guidelines. Do you agree to wear a mask? Do you agree to possibly have to roll your window down? It's just a little thing that it asks you to do. And you have to agree to it before you can actually order it, right? So one, you make that agreement and you already know. Two, it's common courtesy. Don't get it. This isn't your car. This isn't your belongings, and this is a service that somebody is providing for you. So stop being so fucking entitled and do what's asked of them to get in their vehicle to protect them and yourself, because you don't know what they got either. Or who's been in their car, even though they're asked as a driver to wipe down their car every time somebody is in it, right? So, and then to cough on him, that to me is endangerment in itself, because you don't know. That's like fucking somebody if you got AIDS. You don't know. You don't fucking know. What are you doing? You should definitely be held responsible for that. But then they snatched his phone and snatched his mask off his face and said, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" And he then did you read that he also pulled over to have her purchase a mask before they even got hostile with him. Well, not physical, not hostile. They were being rude. And they refused to get one. At that point, when he says, "Get out," and you start assaulting me, I don't give a fuck if I'm in the middle of the damn freeway. Get the fuck out of my car.
Right.
Me as a delivery or a driver, I would have had my own spray. I would have had my own taser. I would have had something, a gun, something, because you don't know what people are going to do. As soon as they put their hands on you, I would have tased the fuck out that bitch with a wand. She would have got it.
Right.
That's
period. You don't put your hands on nobody, especially somebody that's doing a service for you.
He's probably going to carry something like that now.
Absolutely. Well, then I guess she shouted something. I don't know if she shouted or she made a post after. Well, that too. She did a bunch of racist stuff. Go back to your country, talk shit on them.
Oh my God.
But then also said, "Fuck you. That's why I take Lyft." And Lyft was like, "Skirt, skirt."
What an idiot.
Not anymore. You don't. We aren't condoning that either. You're banned from Lyft as well.
I mean, how, talk about not thinking.
I would prosecute to the fullest extent with her.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully Uber sticks behind him and allows him to do that.
Right.
Terrible.
That is just horrible.
I
forgot to bring that up, and I'm like, man, I said, keep seeing it because the news just kept playing it because I guess they were trying to find these girls or whatever. And
man, that's crazy. I didn't see that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. So we'll move on to politics. Four former presidents team up for COVID vaccine campaign. I'm going to play the ad. You know, I was like, you know what? I know that there's so many people against it, but I wanted to play it. So. They were getting their shots the other day.
Americans, and soon they will be available to everyone.
This vaccine means hope. It will protect you and those you love from this dangerous and deadly disease.
I want to go back to work and I want to be able to move around.
Slick Willie, Slick Willie. Michelle's mom, to hug her, and
Obama,
see her on her birthday.
One opening day.
W.
Ranger Stadium.
George W.
W.
We've lost enough people and we've suffered enough damage.
In order to get rid of this pandemic, it's important for our fellow citizens to get vaccinated.
I'm getting vaccinated because we want this pandemic to end as soon as possible.
So we urge you to get vaccinated when it's available to you.
So roll up your
I'm
sleeves.
laughing because
This is our shot.
Now it's up to you.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because of the way they used to make fun of George W. Bush, man. That was so Dana
I
Carvey.
didn't see that commercial, but you know, me and my
Right.
lack of TV, I didn't see
Right,
it. But
right.
I thought that was a good commercial. Whether you're
Yeah.
against it or not, I don't know.
For sure.
I don't know. It had me smiling.
Right. I'm like, damn, Clinton, man. Wow.
Honestly, I liked all the unity.
Right. Right.
So we'll move
So-
on to the other stuff that jumped out. Minneapolis will pay, and this is awesome. George Floyd, and I know money's not going to replace him,
Right.
but 27
Right.
million after city council votes for settlement lawsuit with the family. So they settled. They're going to pay the family $27 million to George Floyd's family.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Live life. Be happy.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah, and it's not going to bring him back, but you know,
No.
They can do a lot of
no,
good
and
with
it's
that.
not going to change the events of that day.
They can do a lot of good with that money, though, and his legacy. So, you know,
Yeah.
so
there's that.
signs the Biden signs into COVID relief, $1.9 trillion. People are already getting the money. I know the ex-wife already. She got it yesterday.
Really?
Damn, let me text mine. Let me see. Let me
Yeah.
borrow
Really?
100.
That quick, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah, I
ended
was seeing
the other
some
day.
posts, too,
Got it
about
yesterday.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
she got it.
I'm just got to go do my taxes, and hopefully I get one.
Me
Shit,
too.
I get one
I
out of the
haven't gotten
three.
any of the
Bro,
zoomies. I didn't get none.
Me neither.
I thought she told me originally it was like $8,000 or something, but it was
Damn.
$1,400 per person. So she got
Per
14.
person.
Yeah, 1,400 her and the children. So 14 times 3, and then
Let me borrow 1,000 real quick.
about
Yeah, so would she get like 42 or something?
14 times 3. I don't know. Is that 42?
Time to go shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My math is correct. Yeah.
Math. Let me do it.
My math. Let me take my shoes off and count on my toes. I'm just kidding.
1 plus 2 plus 4. Yeah. Let's see. Let me get a calculator.
Carry the 5. Add the
I'm terrible at my math, but I'll just use this times 3. Yep.
You're not gonna get none of it anyway. So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
42. See?
No, I'm just playing.
I ain't gonna get none. My uncle said, "You gonna sniff some to try to get some of that COVID money?" I said,
Why do you always gotta say it like that? You gonna get some of that that COVID money? Why do you gotta say
COVID
like
money,
drug money or some shit?
Mhm. I
Yeah,
want some COVID money.
I want some stimulus money. Damn, man.
you got some stimulus money?
I got a cat to feed.
Hey, you got to get the shot. Unless you
I got a fat ass cat to
get
feed.
a shot before you can hit it. What
Oh,
Gotta
shit.
get it.
Right.
Gotta get it to hit it.
you got to get it to hit it.
Yeah. You gotta get it if you want to hit it.
Damn.
Right. But
Now
What
I might have people fucking sending me pictures of their
Oh, shit.
immunization record, their
Right,
vaccine
right.
record.
Right. I got my tetanus shot. That's about it. Man.
Instead of dick pics, they send that now, which is actually, I prefer that. Sorry, Alex.
so I'll tell you the
That's
story.
sorry. That's payback.
I was dating somebody, right? It was last year, maybe a year and a half ago. And she texted me. She's like, "Hey, I just went to the doctor's." And I
Oh,
go,
man.
"Okay, are you pregnant? What's She's like, well, I got an STD. And I was like,
oh.
She goes, you were the last guy that I slept with.
Oh, hell no.
And I was
like, yeah, I know. It's cool. It'll go away. It'll go away.
Wait a minute. So she
Put a little cream on it.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I said, I had to drop it. I dropped the mic on, and I said, that's funny because I just went. I go every year. I try to go every year to go get STD, find out if I have it, and I happened to win like a week before, and I got my results, and I sent it to her, and I says, dropped it. I said, I don't have shit.
Wow.
I don't know what you.
That's amazing because I would have been scared as hell.
Right, you gonna want to get your coochie checked. Check your coochie card. You gotta check your coochie card.
Damn, coochie card. Wow.
I told her, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. So I just told her.
You'd be like, hey, look, just drink some 7-Up.
It wasn't me.
Hey,
and
some Vernors, put little Vernors and cream on it. You'll be fine.
You know what she said?
And a tea bag.
What she said? Oh shit, the tea bag. Don't forget the tea bag.
That motherfucker.
That motherfucker.
And I was like, who are you referring to?
Right. So she already, she was like, if it ain't you.
She done told on herself. She knew. She was just trying to play the field. Right. Feel it out.
On that one.
Yeah. She goes, my baby daddy. And I was like, well, there you go.
Oh, he don't count. Right. He don't count when she was counting the people she last slept with. You're lucky she didn't give you nothing.
Right.
No, well, I think she probably did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
She must
in that week
after I left or something. And
so she was fucking him immediately after, because if it was in that week.
Right.
Damn.
Came through the back door. Full.
Mm-hmm. 5 punches, you get a free.
You have to go to the doctor. She happened to go to the doctor.
Did you tell her to put a tea bag on it? A hot tea bag?
But you know what I mean? Like,
hell no.
I mean,
how did she could take it?
That's how she got the STD, was getting tea bagged. Don't tell her don't do that.
Wow.
Yeah, she probably felt, oh my God, damn.
Shout out to
her. She was expecting
that. Listen,
hey,
at that
remember
point,
back in the day, you used to say, back in the day, Drew used to always be like, he'd be like, peace out. He'd be like, keep it tight. All right. That's what she did.
Listen, even if I was her, and which I've never had nothing like that happen, but if she was like, I was the last person, you were the last person I slept with, and you were like, I just got my results, I'd have still played dumb. I would have been like, that motherfucker. I'd have been like, what?
I'd have been like,
this can't, I need to call them. What? This isn't right. I just played it off. Like,
I'd have been like, you got that? I'm like, damn, well, what about the other things?
I would have been like, well, you need to go get retested because this is real.
Right. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I got to call you back. I'm about to go into the doctor's office right now.
Right. I must have got someone else's results. This can't be me.
She'd be like, what in the world? I'd be like, so did you get that thing on your lip too, or?
Ew. Ew.
Yeah,
I always be looking at people's faces, like.
Did it go up to your face? Damn, no.
If I ever go on a date with somebody, this sounds crazy, but I would look, because you can tell if somebody has had a cold sore, right? You can see like a little mark or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
so I'll be staring at their lips like, I get so nervous. I don't want to kiss nobody because I don't know if you got what form of herpes you got or what.
Right.
I'm not. You gotta be careful. Like,
so and was a big thing. And before COVID and all that, my buddy I know said that he got a mono back in high school, but he wasn't like kissing anybody. Have you ever got mono? And
I heard you can get that. Like, what?
Yeah.
No, I've had a lot of friends that have, and even in high school, people got it. They, they're like, oh, I drank off of someone.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like,
your face is like
people on your fatigue, whatever. But I never.
I've never had it.
You know what, man? I ain't never had nothing. Thank God, man. Hey,
no,
it's always tomorrow. Yeah.
Always
no. What
never
STD
give up.
What's your favorite STD? Yeah.
Oh, God. What the heck?
Trump. No, I'm just kidding. I always said when election came, it was like picking the less of the two STDs.
Right.
STD. Wow,
That's always what I said when you have to vote. Like, which is the less of the two STDs?
Right.
That's funny.
So,
subject, the weekend is boycotting. You know, and I hear all these guys always constantly doing it. The weekend's boycotting the Grammys forever. No more music for you.
Bye.
Yeah, right. Bye, Felicia.
Right.
Did he say why?
The world ain't gonna stop.
I mean, I know why, but I could just assume why. But did he say?
No, he didn't. So
then why even speak on it? Then
after his, the last video, the Blinded by the Lights and all that, and the video he did about the media and about just people in general all up in your face. I mean, that kind of seems self-explanatory. And he did the prosthetics to look like he had extreme, reconstructive plastic surgery to fit in and feel accepted. So I'm sure that all stems together, and there'll be probably something more to come that will reflect that.
This is what Alex said.
So I mean, I guess it's another way of, protesting and standing.
Right.
When you get that much fuck you money, you can tell them. Bye, Felicia.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, I know. Are you guys gonna even watch?
Somebody bring me some breakfast. I'm hungry.
Excuse me. Are you guys even gonna watch the Grammys? I'm like, I seen the commercial and I'm like, I don't know anybody on that show.
Yeah,
I'll
probably watch it.
The way it used to be, I mean, I know things change. I get it. I'm stuck in the 90s still. Sometimes the 80s, it's cool. But
no, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it or watch a repeat. I don't know. So there were certain things that Zach always liked to do, and me and him he'd make me watch all the award shows with him. So I feel like that's something that I want to do. Anyway,
yeah,
so.
I mean, you've been watching them since kids and stuff. So
yeah, he loved it. He thought he was TMZ. Like, he loved to be in people's business. He loved celebrity business. You want to know something? Just ask him. Like, he probably knew that J-Lo was going to be and Alex were going to be breaking up before TMZ
He wouldn't be
did.
surprised at all. He'd be like, man.
No.
I mean, that's honestly kind
he's
of
like,
what
he'd been like, that's old news. That happened last week. That's old news.
Like, I was a little surprised. Like, I was a little surprised because they just got engaged and all that, but I wasn't like in shock. Like, oh my, I mean,
well,
they're celebrities.
If he was caught slipping and with some Southern hoe, then you got to go.
Right. I mean, I figured I was like, it's either something like that or like, I mean, for this to come about out of nowhere like that. So,
Right. I just watched this. I watch Bill Maher every Friday because he's always talking about.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's good.
All that good stuff. So I'll play this. Bill Maher.
Oh yeah.
Talk about a guy with money. Shit.
And finally, no, you're not going to win the battle for the 21st century if you are a silly people. And Americans are silly people. That's the classic phrase from Lawrence of Arabia when Lawrence tells his Bedouin allies that as long as they stay a bunch of squabbling tribes, they will remain a silly people. Well, we're the silly people now. Do you know who doesn't care that there's a stereotype of a Chinese man in a Dr. Seuss book? China. All 1.4 billion could give a crouching tiger flying fuck.
Crouching tiger.
Because they're not a silly people. If anything, they are as serious as a prison fight. Look, we all know China does bad stuff. They break promises about Hong Kong autonomy. They put Uyghurs in camps and punish dissent. And we don't want to do that. But
because he was talking about China, so that's why I wanted to say. I was like, "Are we a silly? Oh, Tori, we lose you. I don't know where Tori was. Well, so do you think we're a silly country, Alex?
I mean, at times, yeah.
Where'd you go? There, you're back.
I don't. Listen, my internet. It's like, you know what, bitch, you've been on long enough.
That's enough.
So do you think we're silly?
I'm starting to hear you guys choppy.
Yeah, so are we a silly country that we're banning children's books at this point?
I'm catching every other word. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I said, are we a silly country that we're banning children's book? You know, are we silly?
Are we silly that we're banning children's books?
Yeah.
I don't believe that it's silly if it has a racist background or it has something that is
negative.
Oh,
damn. Ooh, something negative. I mean, I think what she was going to touch on was like, you know, if it's something brought up that's looked at as negative now, and you can get rid of it, and you know what I mean, then you know there's a good explanation for it, and I agree with her. I mean, things have to change. You know, like you said, if there's a good explanation for changing something negative into a positive, then I mean, that's what we should be all about. So, I mean, the change is going to happen regardless. It could be negative or it could be.
People don't like change, good, and that's what it is too.
Right.
They don't like change, and people love to complain about something. And it's not that, you know, maybe that we've been taught wrong and that we're trying to unfuck ourselves. Like,
right.
People don't really think about it that way.
That would have been dope. I was just thinking that your mother just read my mind a minute ago, talking about your, you know, like your son had a mind of his own, like he. And I was thinking the same thing, like, damn, he could have been awesome on the show.
Right?
Your mom said Zach Diesel Project. He could have had his own show.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. That was pretty much it. That's all I had. Wait a minute. Who's coming on when?
Hey, Mom, are you a pimp? That was hilarious. Oh, my God.
Let's see. What we have coming up?
It happens.
Oh, tomorrow. Jesus Christ. So tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Catch Miguel's story. It'll be on live.
Special broadcast.
Special broadcast showcase Sunday. It's going to be on tomorrow at 12 Pacific time and 3 o'clock Eastern time. So catch it. You'll be on live tomorrow, and then we got Wednesday. We got my barber that's coming on Wednesday. She'll be on for St. Patty's Day. Are you guys doing anything for St. Patty's Day? I know the parade's been canceled in Detroit. Are you doing anything, Tori?
No, I'm not. It's not really it's my ex-husband's birthday, so I don't really celebrate it.
So luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, we're doing Showcase Sunday tomorrow. Catch it. It's going to be on at 12.
You piece of monkey trash. No,
Pacific time and 3 o'clock Eastern time. And then catch Wednesday's show, Spotlight Wednesday. We're going to spotlight my barber, Yvette Rios. So she's going to be on. She just turned 21 and she has her own barbershop. So shout out to her. So they play this. All right, guys, mask up. Follow me on Drake Swift on all platforms, all social media. Go to my link tree. Follow Drake Swift. Got my fan only or only fans.
Only fans
on there.
Slide in his DM.
Yeah. Mask up. Wash your culo. You guys stay safe. God bless.
God bless.
Saturday.
Bitches.
Guys, safe.
Peace out.
Bye.